Today we're going to be going over what is a digital pattern and where to get your digital pattern for your Spider-Man suits. Hey everyone, Patscosplay here and welcome to my channel. I make videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday all about helping you learn more about cosplay. There's a few kids out there playing some basketball, so if you hear a couple dribbles, it's them. Spider-Man is a lovable and very common cosplay to see at every single comic convention, which really begs the question, where do they get their suits? Well, to be very, very vague, they get them from all over the internet. Now, before I dive much deeper into who makes these suits, I need you to understand what exactly is a digital pattern. A digital pattern is when a digital artist creates a sewing pattern and puts the character on top of that sewing pattern. By doing that, this will allow you, the customer, to take that pattern, bring it over to a third-party site and have them print and sew the suit together for you. So without a digital pattern, you will not have any print on your suit. So you need a digital pattern every time you purchase a suit. Now, sometimes when you go to the third-party sites, they already have the digital pattern on their site, which means you do not need to purchase it because you are purchasing it while you go to check out on their site. But if you want to get custom patterns that are not available on the third-party sites, you have to go through different outlets to find these suits. There are quite a few third-party sites that will offer this service for you in terms of printing and sewing your suit. A few of the popular ones are Zentaizone, make sure you use my discount code Patscosplay, RPC Studios, Heroes Time, and Zentai. I'll be sure to link everything in the description below, including the third-party sites as well as all of the digital artists that I'm about to talk about. So again, all of the third-party sites have suits on them already, but they do not have every suit that is available online. If you find the suit that's on the third-party site, just go ahead and purchase it that way. If you want to look a bit more and maybe find a little bit more of a unique pattern, then search online a bit and look below in the description. So they may have a few suits, but that's not what we want. We want an overwhelming amount of suits. So let's get into this overwhelming list that I have prepared. This is not all of them. These are just the ones that I have personally looked up for myself, as well as ones I have like, you know what, this guy makes really cool suits. I like them. I'm gonna buy one from him in the future, or I just threw someone in there that I thought deserves a little bit more recognition than they are getting now. All right, so I'm gonna pull up my little notepad here because the list is quite long. And again, I will link everything in the description. So be sure to just look in the description below so that you can find your digital artist and then bring it to the third-party site of your choice. So first up, we have Arachnid Studios. He actually made this pattern here. This is the PS4 Insomniac Spider-Man. It's a really cool suit. I love his shading. He does really, really good work on shading, as well as he has a lot of like liquid type of suits. So my Green Lantern suit is also from him. He's amazing when it comes to like a liquid design. I think he's really, really one of the top 3 out there. So up next is Gunhead Designs. I unfortunately do not have a suit here to show you it, but it is the ultimate Spider-Man suit that I have. I will also link that below, maybe leave a card up here so you can go click that video to see what Gunhead Designs has to offer. He again is top 3. His suits are much more expensive than anyone else's, but they are very well detailed. So this is someone that I just sort of looked at today. It's called SuperGeek Designs. So on the SuperGeek Designs website, not SuperGeek Designs Selfie account, the Selfie account is strictly digital patterns, but on their actual site, they provide services like the third-party service where they print and sew the design for you, as well as they have like their pre-made suit. So you can buy the Flash suit, the Batman suit. They really do have a very wide range of what you can purchase from their site. So they're definitely someone to consider and someone that I put in the top 5 for sure. So up next is House of J Designs. They actually designed my Far From Home Spider-Man suit. It was a decent suit. I think it could have a little bit more details done to it, but again, it was technically only $10 on the Zentaizone site, again with a discount code. So I mean, it was very inexpensive, so I get why the quality was a little bit lower. You kind of get what you pay for. So this one is for anyone new, Crazy Franky. He has suits. If you go to his site, if you go to the last page, the last 3 or 4 pages are all free digital patterns. They're not super well detailed, but there's like basic suits, like a basic muscle pattern. I believe he has a Scarlet Spider-Man on there, a Raimi Spider-Man suit. So there's a lot of like very simple designs that you can just pick up for free. And if that's what you want to do to get yourself started in cosplay, then go ahead and do it. It's a great start. So after that, I went to RPC Studios and I went through a list of their digital patterns, and I saw someone named Spider Designs. He had a really cool suit. It's kind of evading my mind right now, so clearly it wasn't super memorable, but it was really cool that he had a suit, but I had never heard of him, and he was on RPC Studios, because RPC Studios is like top tier. They're the most expensive, but I hear they're good quality. And then I would put Zentaizone, Heroes Time, and then Zentai. Zentai, I got my Spider-Man 2099 suit. It's a little loose in a few areas, and the little thin things are just a joke, but overall it's a well-sewn suit, so I can give it that at least. And the digital pattern on it is pretty darn good. So the next one is Mask for Your Task Designs. He designed this Miles Morales suit, the PS5 version. The reason I like his work is two things. Number one, he had that pattern done in 3 days after the trailer dropped. Every single competitor took a week and a half. And I looked, so I purchased this suit right away, like day one. I looked at every single one when this suit actually arrived to me and their suit went live. I was like, I saved $20 on my suit buying it early. It was like if I had waited and seen that the design was pretty similar, I would have been very upset. So I'm glad I went with his suit. It was a very cheap design. A lot of his suits are very inexpensive. He is more of a beginner intermediate, so his shadows could be a little bit better. So overall, I'd give it honestly like an 8 out of 10. It could be a little bit better, but honestly, an 8 out of 10 suit for a suit that was done in 3 days, a week and a half before every single other person, is a 10 out of 10 in my mind. So I'm pretty happy with that suit. And last but not least is Cyan Man Designs. I have looked at this guy's patterns for probably 3 months. I actually have a small list that I actually want to purchase. I think I have 6 suits ready to go. I just need to actually like purchase them. He has a lot of DC stuff, like a lot of DC stuff. A few Marvel things, like off things like Quicksilver and stuff like that. So things that you won't find on like the larger sites, he does them all, which is fantastic. He's kind of filling in the gaps that they're just neglecting, so good on you, Cyan. And his suits are pretty inexpensive as well, so I'll be sure to link all of this in the description below so you can check them out, browse at your own leisure. That was a long list, and that is not all of them. I'm sure there are a lot more. I will try to find more and make a second video, show you everyone else's that I happen to have missed in this one. So again, just a reiteration of what you will do is you will purchase the digital pattern, you will take the URL that they give you, take the URL to your third-party site of choice, put it in their additional notes section. They will then be able to click that link and then take that file and put it onto your suit. With so many different creators and styles out there, there really isn't a wrong choice. So choose the suit that you resonate with the most to make yourself feel the most like that character. With that being said, that is going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave this video a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure you guys browse the list in the description below and just create a list that is too long like I have done. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.